Welcome to our review of NW's Long Beach 2007. My name is Paula Cohen and I'm privileged to be the president of NW's this year. And in 2007 we had some wonderful speakers, 5 of whom were actually members of our council who shared with us their knowledge and expertise. We also were very excited to welcome back Dr. Bob Geffner and also to welcome Dr. David Wexler, both of whom were able to come up from San Diego and share with us their knowledge thanks to grants we received from CATA and CAPIT, the statewide child abuse prevention agencies. Finally, this year we were also able to welcome Dr. Peter Alsop, who came thanks to a marvelous collaboration that we had with Family Service of Long Beach and Jewish Family and Children's Services. Looking forward to 2008, we're very pleased to be able to offer a license now for CEUs, for MFTs, and LCSWs, thanks to the leadership of board member Tori Cox. So let me encourage you to put all the dates on your calendar for 2008 and come and join us for some wonderful presentations next year. Thank you so much for your participation in NW's Long Beach. NW's Long Beach and Child Abuse and Domestic Violence Prevention Council presents Grady Goddard, MFT, the Child Protection Award in recognition of over a decade of dedicated service to promote the health, safety, and well-being of at-risk pregnant women and their children. Educator, advocate, and supporter of abused children and their families, December 14, 2007. NW's Long Beach presents Ellen Goldsmith, the Domestic Violence Advocacy Award, in recognition of 3 decades of dedicated service to promote the health, safety, and well-being of domestic violence victims and their families. Educator, advocate, and supporter of women and children in our community who've been traumatized by abuse and violence. December 14, 2000.
Both the mental illness and the substance abuse can damage a parent's ability to do good things for their children.
Anybody who doesn't practice in Long Beach thinks that that's absolutely outrageous because bail in other counties might be $15,000 or $25,000, but it's very, very high in Long Beach. And the realistic matter is that most people cannot afford to bail out with a bail of $50,000, which means that they stay in custody until their case is resolved.
The way to mess up this therapy is if they think about something else, like this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. This is never going to work. I want to go home. How do I escape from this psychologist who's clearly out of her mind?
That the staff were more resistant in many of the residential treatment facilities than the children and teens.
If you did something like this, you would be in your body, your brain would be balanced. One of the things about this medulla on hold, you know, why this is so great for clients too, is because a lot of times their emotions have taken over their logic.
One is, there has to be an absolute firm contract between the two of you, specifically with you, Erin, that I am committed to nonviolence, and from you, Michelle, that I'm committed to being in a relationship in which the violence is not acceptable. If those things are really clear, and that's really your vision of the kind of marriage you want to have, then we have something to work with.
cope, they're trying to get through a difficult time, but what they're doing is they're resorting to an unhealthy way of coping. So, there's two different sets. You can cope in an unhealthy way, you can cope in a healthy way. They're going to the unhealthy way. It's just like going to alcohol or drugs.